So last one for the Ryder Cup team, Bubba Watson. This man can curve a ball and shape a ball like no other person that I've ever witnessed. It's unbelievable how he manages to manipulate the club face through his hands at impact and through the swing to get the ball curving in the way that he wants to see it. He does a lot of good things in his swing. His swing is a little bit unorthodox in comparison to a lot of other people, but he winds his upper body up beautifully in the backswing, getting over his back leg, and it generates great width and extension as well. He has quite a late setting of his wrists in the backswing, so his wrists don't hinge until quite late on, in comparison to a lot of other people or swings that we've analysed for this Ryder Cup. However, what he does get is he takes the club up pretty vertically at this later point in the backswing, allowing him a high arm plane. Now, between this high arm plane and vertical pickup of the club, there are two key components into his long distance and shot shaping. Then again, in the downswing, he's a fantastic control of the club face, which is obviously evident in him being able to shape the ball as much as he can. What you maybe like to kind of highlight here is his trail wrist is sitting on top of the shaft at the sort of halfway point in the downswing where the club's parallel to the foot line. This is meaning that he's going to be able to stop the club face turning over too much on him unless he wants to see that club face turning a lot. Really good swing, a lot of components that work well in it, and he certainly adds a little bit of excitement to the Ryder Cup. Does this man have the greatest shot game that we'll ever see in the game of golf? Certainly think it's definitely up there with the best that I've seen, or one of the best that I've seen in recent history in the game. Just unbelievable. But before we take a look at his long game, a couple of things that are for me key factors in Phil's short game. Confidence. He's confident about the shot that he wants to hit, and his ability to impart all his practice into that. So he's confident. He trusts what he wants to do. So even though you're confident and you've visualised the shot prior to hitting it, you've got to trust yourself and commit to that shot. You don't commit to it, you're going to end up duffing it, shanking it, thinning it, everything but playing the shot that you imagined playing. He also has a massive variety of shots, which is the last thing. So he has a good imagination. He sees different types of shots for different situations. Don't always just pull out that 56 degree or 60 degree wedge because you're round about the green. Think about what's going on round about you. So those are three key factors that I want that I see in Phil's short game that amateurs can really copy and move their own games forward. So let's have a quick look at his long game. His takeaway, one piece, maintaining the triangle between his arms and shoulders really well, whilst he rotates his upper body fantastically. Phil shows great balance in the swing at the top of the backswing, and is loaded up, ready to uncoil his upper body from on top of his trail knee. His chest turns powerfully towards the target line in the downswing, pulling the arms in front of his body, and maintains great club head lag. For me, he gets a little bit ahead with his hips through impact, but gets back on plane through the ability to get that side tilt in his upper body. So Phil can spray it about a little bit, but when he's on form, that long game of his is just as good as his short game.